Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. I'm Lisa. Whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to today's daily rune reading for July 22nd, 2021. Today's rune is Ansuz. It means mouth, and the key word is word. So this is about the things we say. This rune is linked to words and language. The card represents Odin, the god of war, magic, knowledge, and poetry. He is speaking while two figures on either side are listening to his prophecy. Ansuz, which literally means mouth, has to do with all that is conveyed orally. The word is a powerful weapon. It can seduce, deceive, or dispel the darkness of illusions. All facets of communication are considered in this card: exchanging ideas, teaching, comprehension, lies, deceit, flattery, and secrets. So, yeah, we need to be very careful with what we say because we don't want to hurt people with our words. And, obviously, sometimes other people can hurt us with their words. And whenever that happens, we need to create boundaries with that person. Absolutely 100%. Because nobody deserves to be mistreated on purpose. Now, sometimes, people say dumb shit and, they didn't mean to say it. But then there's other people who say stuff and they mean every word. So we need to be very mindful of our words, especially this weekend because there's a full moon this weekend, full moon in Aquarius, and there's a lot of major energy shifts going on. So please be very careful with your words because your words have the power to heal or harm. What does verbal communication mean for us? Well, verbal communication is everything. That's how we survive on this planet. That's how we relate to one another. Do we always express our ideas, or are we timid and prefer hiding what we truly think? Well, I know I'm coming out of that energy. Um, I'm much more comfortable now speaking my mind than ever before. And as the days goes on, and the more that I'm healing, the more that I'm actually free to say everything that I think. And it's a wonderful feeling. So, if any of y'all are in that space that you prefer to hide what you truly think, you have to ask yourselves why. It's usually because of fear or making a situation easier, so it doesn't rock the boat. But maybe sometimes that boat needs to be rocked, right? Especially if you're dealing with a person who is like controlling and rude and whatever. You don't need to be dealing with that energy, and that boat definitely needs to be rocked because they're not used to their boat being rocked. But whenever you do that in truth, love, compassion, and honesty to the best of your ability when you're dealing with a difficult person like that. Also, can we keep a secret and know when to keep quiet when circumstances require? Sometimes secrets are necessary, especially when it involves your plans, for expansion and, moving forward in life. Keeping your plans a secret until they're ready to come to fruition because you don't want anyone to mess with your manifestations before they even begin, right? The Ansuz card helps us in those situations where there is verbal where okay, the Ansuz card helps us in those situations where there is an exchange and verbal communication. So this collaboration is necessary in order to get along on this planet because We have to be able to express ourselves, our truth, accurately and honestly. But, um, these days, excuse me, I'm choosing my words to be uplifting and healing. I I don't want to be in the business of tearing anybody down ever again. I used to do that for so long, in my life in the past. And I know how that feels. And I don't want any part of that. So I hope this message helped you in some way, inspired you to, want to change your words to be more healing than harmful. And so thank you for all of your support. I truly appreciate you all. And thank you, and I'll talk to y'all soon.